Have you applied to a Legacy? Did you apply to American? Delta, United? Did you apply to a low-cost carrier, maybe Southwest? Did you try on JetBlue? Did you try to apply to Frontier? Did you try to apply to anybody? Joe, they won't hire me. I don't have the Turbine Time. I don't have the 4-year degree. I don't have at least 500 PIC. I don't have the moon landing. I don't have the galactic black hole travels. I don't have... Guys, they're not going to hire you, not because you don't have that. They won't hire you because you haven't applied. Of course they're not going to hire you. They don't know you exist. So I can't tell you how many times, folks, I get calls here about interview prep, career prep, different guidance, and I say, hey, why don't we try X, Y, and Z carrier? And it's like, well, I'm not going to do that because they're not going to call me because of X, Y, and Z. Joe Munoz, OneStepPrep.com, folks. They're not going to call you. It's impossible for them to call you if they don't know you exist because you didn't apply. And frankly, if you apply and you either don't hear back or they say thanks but no thanks, that's better than not applying. That's the equivalent of not applying. Them saying no is better than you telling yourself no because you just think you're not qualified. And mainly what I find is people mainly fear rejection. That's what it is. You don't want to apply and you know what? They're not going to call me because of some made up reason in your mind as to why they may not call you. And so to prevent yourself from facing the rejection, you end up not applying. Folks, all of life is a rejection. Just get over it. Everything is a rejection. Forget about it. Send the application. You never know. I'm sharing with you. I have seen people get hired at legacy carriers with no 4-year degree, with no Turbine PIC, and with no landing on the moon, the stars, and Mars. Okay? Crazy things happen, even to those that may seem completely in a position where it's like, wow, how did that person get hired? They're not even qualified. I have more qualifications than they do, and I've heard these stories too. Joe, my friend applied over there, and I don't know how did they hire him over me, or how did they hire her over me? Well, folks, they hired them over you because they applied and you didn't. Simple. And the other thing I'll share with you is when you get into the actual interview itself, a lot of people try to sell their resume. This is Interview Prep 101 with us here, by the way, at the Academy, okay? Do not use the interview to sell your resume. The resume gets you the interview gets you the job. It's obvious that they thought enough of you based on your resume to call you in for the interview. So now you're here in the interview, I don't need to sell the resume anymore. I already knew you thought enough of me to call me in for the in-person interview. So here we are, even if it's a virtual, if it's a Zoom call, whatever it happens to be. So now I gotta sell me, brother and sister, as the best thing since sliced Wonder Bread. Now how do you do that? That's what we talk about in the interview prep. So hopefully I can help you. But I just want to share with you because there's a lot of people applying to different places and there's a lot of people that are not applying out of fear of rejection or whatever made up reason that you may have that they're not going to call you. Folks, they can't call you if they don't know who you are. Submit the app. Don't think about it. Don't come up with a reason. And this is really a universal life principle on this concept of rejection. Just do it. That thing that you want to do, that relationship you want to start, that business you want to start, that adventure you want to go on, just send it, brother and sister. I'm telling you, just do it. Tomorrow's not promised. You never know, and you never know who's going to give you a call with the greatest news of your life. All right? Want to enjoy your friends and training program success here in Miami, OneStepPrep.com. Hope to see you here.